It's Tetris.
99. They're what? Oh, they're 30 numbers too high.
What do you mean? What? Oh, good call, Mark. That was a good one.
It's Chrysler.
God damn it. Matt, Nintendo published another Tetris game.
Great.
Here, let me fill you in on what's happening here. You ready? I'm just telling Matt, so Mark, don't listen. You're playing Tetris.
Great.
So are 49 other people.
49?
Yep. And then so are 49 other people.
Got it. Okay.
And all together, you make up PlayerUnknown's Battle Tetris.
That'd be a cool concept for a game.
Well, surprise, surprise. Look at this with your eyes. All right. You guys are going to have to talk soon because I probably won't be able to.
So yeah, this is Tetris Royale.
Fuck.
Why 99?
Because there's a 99 players.
Because it's even on the sides. Fuck this.
Oh, so it's just for UI reasons?
Yeah, it's 49 and 49.
I don't need to see everyone else
Maybe.
playing. You know?
Yeah, you do.
Nah.
Yeah, yes you do.
Nah.
Definitely come later levels, yes you do.
Fuck this. I fucked myself.
Yeah, what the fuck did you do?
I don't know, man.
You good, you can solve it. Just give her to that piece. Yep, and then you fucked yourself again.
No, we're good.
But yeah, this is the, I don't know how to describe what's going on. It's because there's so much at the same time, but I really like the way they did this. I like the whole badges concept. I like the whole like quick right stick selection. I also
So-
like the fact that you can manually select someone.
So let's explain the badges. What exactly is that?
So one of the things you want to do, like in a regular battle royale, is get kills, right? So in Tetris 99, you'll see all these different boards around you. You can manually select them, or you can like kind of quick select them with the right stick, and you can kind of see what those look like at the top of Joe's board. And
So is he the hexagon, or is that who he's targeting?
that's who he's targeting right now.
Okay.
Because he
so
has
he's just
random
straight up
selected, and random will like swing around the board a bit here and there.
I'm doing random right now because I fucked myself a little bit. I'm trying to get unfucked, and then I'll start getting aggressive here.
But yeah, so where the badges come in, as you start to kind of KO and target people to KO them, you will start to get badges, and those badges multiply your line output. So like in regular multiplayer Tetris, you will, as you clear lines, you will send shit to your opponent's board. Well, the same reasoning or same strategy, or I'm sorry, mechanics, probably the better word, is in this game, except it's with 99 other players. So
Fuck off.
they have a targeting mode, which allows you to kind of do that successfully. And the badges, as you earn KOs and get your badge up, you will, like, one line will turn into 2 lines for the person you're targeting.
Speaking of targeting, I'm just fucking really lucky this game that no one's coming after me. 'Cause
Yes.
I would be fucked.
Yeah, you got it. You had it. Alright, there you go.
Fuck off.
And then just with the right stick, you can choose how you want to attack people.
Yeah, so that guy's attacking
Yeah.
me. I just pulled down on the right stick to fucking fight back a little bit.
So what's cool about attackers is, like, say, like, there are the instances where you can get fucked by, like, having, like, 4 people attack you. And yeah, your lines will pile up if those 4 people are good. But you'll get an automatic multiplier by attacking, or by choosing the attack, and having so many people attack you. So, like the badges, if you say, for instance, you cleared, like, 2 lines and you have, like, 4 people attacking you, I believe it sends, like, 6 their way.
Jeez.
It's a great kind of counter tool to just being kind of ganged up on in something like this. And there have been times where I just feel like I'm getting fucked, like, a lot when playing this game. And then I move my attackers, like, to random, and then all of a sudden these people stop targeting me because all those people also had attackers on. I don't know, like, it's complicated. and it's one of those things you'll kind of have to play. And I actually had to read a Reset Era thread about how exactly this game worked. But after I read it, it made so much more sense, and I glad that I did.
Yeah, like it seems for the most part intuitive. Like just after playing, you just kind of pick it up. Like most battle royales, I feel are kind of like that.
I think the problem is like, if you're watching it, right, like you're seeing this right now and you're hearing it explained. Even if you don't hear it explained, I think watching it makes some sense.
Yeah.
When you jump in and you're just playing it, you're like, oh, it's Tetris, got it, and you play it like Tetris. It's just there's other shit flying at you, but you're playing Tetris, so it's hard to learn on the fly. Like your brain's not giving itself the time to learn the game because your brain kicks into this is Tetris. Let me Tetris now. Where I think stuff like reading threads like that or just hearing someone explain a little bit can make it a little bit more palpable.
Pull down. Pull down.
I don't have any lines like ready to clear though.
But you should pull down still. There you go. There you go.
I mean, if you want some lines, I know a guy.
Oh, shit. Fuck, I thought.
It's alright. Clear that, and then you can do random again. You're good.
His name is Lou Mines.
Yeah, we might fuck.
I do like this music though.
This is good.
Yeah, they pulled the best music they could.
Well, I'm more in the top 20, so it's a little sped up.
I do like that touch. That like it.
Yeah, it gets a little more aggressive.
Yeah, like so it still keeps like that old like leveling system.
Fuck off. Come on. Oh, Jerry's
Just
dick.
to the okay.
Fuck.
To the left.
Man, there's no infinite spin in this game.
I think the most I can relate to with this is when, because I've only played very little of this, but before this, Tetris DS has had an online versus mode,
Mm-hmm.
and I forget how many people was in a match. I think it was like, it might have been 6 people, or 8,
How have I not got any KOs yet? Fuck.
and I was versing nothing but people from Japan, and I was getting my ass handed to me,
This sucks. This sucks. This sucks.
but eventually I beat him.
How many?
You're doing quite well for like.
Come on.
Yeah, I know. Won't let you.
'Cause-
Ooh, this is a bit.
Wait, doesn't one button rotate one way and one the other?
It does.
Probably,
It
but
does.
This is not good. Well,
Yeah, yeah.
Tetris effect.
We're
Tetris
done.
effect. Freeze it.
You did well.
yeah.
Top 6, top 7,
Damn.
7. I'll say that's well played.
That's not bad.
Thanks.
Oh.
You're welcome.
I'll tell you when the pool. I'll tell you where the pool
Oh,
the
shit,
race
man.
each way.
I lost to Barf Chuggus.
Thought it was a Chungus at first.
Me too. That would have been a better name, you know.
So this is free if you have a Nintendo Switch Online.
Which hey, all three of us do, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Maybe by the time this airs, I might not. Who knows?
Come on.
I
I'll
might
give
buy
you
a
20
month.
bucks.
I might buy a month.
Why don't you buy a year?
I don't want to buy a year. I'm
20
not
hot
gonna-
dollars.
I don't want to. I barely. At this point, I feel like the PlayStation Plus subscription. It's a little pricey for the year.
Yeah, I started buying Plus
Let's
subscriptions
do this.
at Black Friday.
All right, D-pad. Huh.
There you go.
Now you're playing with.
Now you're a real Tetris player.
Now you're playing with this controller.
Yeah, so about that controller. That Switch Pro controller is a real motherfucker.
I'm okay with it.
I am okay with it all the time, except for when I'm trying to move left and I do an accidental hard drop.
I can kind of understand that. Like fighting games, sometimes I jump. I don't mean to. The fuck you do?
So that's the other cool part. Is so you saw the lines about to build onto your left. If you clear lines instead of sending them, you'll actually clear out what's coming your way.
Yeah,
It's a nice little defense mechanism that they built into the game.
it is pretty cool.
If like something like Puyo Puyo, you just get fucked right away. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes and no.
Well, I meant Puyo Puyo like Tetris, like that. The way that
Oh.
game handles its Tetris mechanics.
Yeah. that's fine. Where is that? Yeah,
I mean, ultimately, this game is just such a good surprise. And what I think dope about it is the kind of potential it opens up for Nintendo's online service.
that's true.
I-
Yeah.
this is
Having exclusives.
yeah, like the. I don't know. In the wake of that investors call, when it was talked about that, hey, we're going to do things to incentivize Nintendo Switch Online customers and add value to their service or something like that. I forget the exact quote. Paraphrasing, but you can head over to nintendo.jp/IR events. Little plug for you, Matt.
I know where they're at. I'm an investor.
I know. But I mean, reading through that or seeing that stuff made me wonder. The immediate reaction, I think, for me, because this is in the wake of the data mine stuff of SNES games coming, it was like, okay, well, yeah, duh, added value. They're gonna add Super Nintendo games like that. And then we get the Nintendo Direct, and it was like, cool, this is where we see the Super Nintendo games, right? And for this to come out, it was just like, oh shit, you guys are doing some shit.
Yeah, this was like the first thing that came out in the online service that wasn't called Splatoon 2 that I was like, oh shit, this is really cool.
Yeah, because I mean, I bought that service just because why not for me? I didn't want to not have the option to play something if I wanted it, But honestly, it's really bare bones when you break it all down. Like, anytime I play anything on there with voice chat, I'm using Discord. Not because of, like, I'm this big fucking Discord fan. It's just a fine service. I just think... I mean, even when, like, I tried to actively use the Switch Online stuff, it was when Mark and I were playing Dragon Marks to Death, and the fucking software wasn't supported by Switch Online. It was like, alright, well, then what are we doing here? So, we had to use Discord. But again, I think something like this is just, I don't know, man, a welcome surprise. And it makes me wonder, what other types of shit could they start putting in here? Like, because I never would have saw this. Does it mean we get other exclusive games? Is this where we get... And what are those? Like, do we start seeing a point where there's like if you recall when the Nintendo, or what's the thing? Not My Nintendo, when that launched, like right around the time of the
Pull
mobile
down.
games, that stuff came, and one of the first things that was on the My Nintendo like rewards was a Twilight Princess themed Picross game.
Right, I got that.
And it was a super great incentive to have that service. They didn't do anything else like that, and it was kind of a bummer because oh my god, I really like the idea of having like stuff that I get because I'm a Super Nintendo dude, right? I mean, not literally Super, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And nothing like that ever. You get like themes for your 3DS, but none of them were exclusive. They were just in there. And I think something like this is a step in that direction again. Like, even if it's something small, like, hey, Nintendo Switch Online subscribers get a copy of Animal Crossing Picross, right? Like, fucking yes, sign me up, dude. Oh boy, when
If you get the one,
oh, when
once you
get
get
them
it,
hot blue boys.
pull random. They're done.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
I'll have to make up for that one.
All right.
Yeah, you got it.
There you got a KO.
You got a couple. Well, you
You
KO'd
gotta-
someone that fucking has some badges.
Yeah, exactly. That's
So the
fine.
badges are in the bottom right.
Did you talk about badges yet? Because I was not.
Yeah.
We
listening
did,
to
yeah.
anything. Sorry. It wasn't the heat of the moment, Asia style.
Oh shit, you got some lines to clear here.
Yep.
Hit R left to the again. There you go.
Oh, no! I
I
don't
think
like that. I can't think that. Using the right stick and then trying to place down blocks.
Yeah, it fucked you.
so. Sometimes what happens as your random is going around, it will find someone that has a bunch of badges and it's on attackers. So
Yeah.
like you have to kind of be aware of that too. Whew. I've never played on this. This could be interesting.
I mean, basically, it's like playing handheld. Just
Smushed.
yeah. If there was one weird exclusive thing that you'd want on Nintendo Switch Online, what would it be?
You talking to me?
Any of you? I don't know. Like, what is something else in this vein that you would think would be a weird, cool addition?
Nintendo
I know is
Switch
a-
Online. I can't think. Not, especially not now.
Yeah, no. Matt's out for the next few minutes.
In this vein, man, that's a tough one.
I still want a rad fucking weird Metroid Prime that's like multiplayer code. Not fucking the one that came out on 3DS, but like an actual good one.
You mean like PvP?
Yeah,
Prime?
like I want a whole single player campaign, but
DS
I want
had that.
Yeah. Metroid Prime 2 had that too.
But as an
Um,
exclusive, I guess that would be pretty neat.
You think Metroid Prime 4 is gonna have some sort of multiplayer component?
it has to, right?
I don't think it has to.
I don't know. I think 3 stripped that out.
I
what
mean, I'm
remember.
fine. Like, I don't associate Metroid Prime with multiplayer, so I
Neither do
wouldn't.
I, but if you had the
I mean,
ability,
if they have it, I'm gonna be open arms about it. But
like, if that game could compete with Halo, which I know it,
that's
I know, but I know, but can you imagine if it could? Like,
it would have to do a
Oh,
lot.
fuck. All right, get out of
And
here.
for a game that's more like adventure based than action shooter,
I mean, single player, yes, but you could spin some cool shit in a multiplayer mode, right?
I'm about to get fucked.
No, you're not. You're good. Just
I don't really know where to put this. I'm so fucked.
man.
left.
Oh, you know what would be a really good service? Miitomo.
Oh, man, come on.
Bring that back.
Why you gotta open that wound back up?
I'm fucked.
I'm just saying.
Yo,
Damn.
roll that again.
That would be good for online only.
I think it'd be dope if they did a Nintendo Land style thing that was like a hub world or whatever. You could jump in
Yeah.
and like I could text you guys because I definitely can't send you a message through Nintendo Switch, but I could text you guys and say, yo, I'm getting on to play Luigi's Spook House or whatever the hell that minigame was, and you guys jump into the Nintendo Land hub with your Miis and we go play some fucking Luigi's Spook House, but it's a Nintendo Land Switch Online exclusive.
That is the worst thing I think I've ever heard
Are
come out
you
of your mouth.
kidding?
I like that.
Plus,
Nintendo Land Online Switch exclusive.
to play cool Nintendo
Yeah.
themed minigame. I mean, literally just rip the shit out of Nintendo Land.
Dude, like the Zelda one would be really fun.
Yeah, especially if they started integrating stuff like with the Wii U gamepad back into it.
Or just the Switch handheld.
Matt's in Tetris mode. He can't hear us.
I don't know what you say, and that kind of scares me.
Wii U gamepad.
No.
Yes.
Why?
Why not is the real question.
Cause it's a Fisher Price toy.
Oh, and one of the best ones ever made.
No, it's not.
It really is, though. This has been such a welcomed. I have not touched Apex Legends.
I've only just played it very little bit.
I was kind of checking in with that game once a night or so, but this came out. It was like, nope, here's my jam.
I think if I really had to pick out of the two, I probably would go back to this one more. Just because it's just so unconventional.
Yeah, and the knockout stuff is still a little bit past me.
Yeah.
You saw how I just played that last round. I kind of got there on the merits of Tetris skill alone.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, that round I got really lucky that no one was attacking me. There's been some rounds, especially this last weekend, where people were just fucking coming for me. I would start a match and I'd have as many targets as Matt has right now.
Plus,
It was like, what the fuck am I doing?
they're adding more modes to this.
Yeah, I saw that data mine that crept out there. There's a marathon mode.
But that seems like a single player thing.
Yes, which I'm fine with. Just let me fuck around with Tetris.
Yeah, like I like having that as an alternative.
Do you think that those are going to be paid options?
No.
Really?
No. Yeah, I can't see that.
How do they make their money then?
I feel like just by doing a service. Like why? Like
I mean, yeah, I guess they've got a line item somewhere that says this is, you know,
like to pay for
worth
the
the
pay for
squeeze.
the extra modes. Yeah, I could see that if other companies were doing it, but I just don't know. If,
oh, you could.
It's alright. I guess still got it.
All right,
We're
all right.
good.
I don't know if that's Nintendo. You know?
Oh.
Top right. There you go. I'm just trying to think of how is this alone driving enough subscriptions to make it profitable? You know what I mean?
I want to say yes,
I mean,
judging by
It got me to subscribe.
how many matches you can do, and there's obviously more than 99 people out there. But I feel like marathon is a good way to practice, and like to charge for that
yeah.
seems very grindy.
maybe they won't charge for that. I don't know. So the other one that was in there was this, but offline, so you could play with 98 bots,
Okay, I like
fuck
that
me.
too.
which I think that would be another good way to practice. Just like,
I like the 99 bots idea a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like I get fucked up by bots more though. Like I think I do pretty well on this, but if it was just bots, I feel like I'd have,
Like
you know,
I could see them charging for like cosmetics, like having different brick designs,
Dude,
different like
I'd-
filters, different backgrounds.
I'd be
like,
fine with that.
Music.
I would
music, like stuff like that. I could see them doing like charging for,
Ooh.
and I would be okay with that because it'd probably be affordable price too. It wouldn't be like butt fucking like $3,000 or something.
But can you imagine if you could play with like NES sprites or Game Boy sprites or
It'd be really cool, or like the nice like hand drawn like scratchy looking.
Oh god.
yeah, or be able to put a fucking Hannah Montana picture in the background
Yes.
like Tetris deserves?
Damn.
It's that good hot sauce right there. Hey, we did it.
You beat toxic. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? I won a round. So
Yeah, there you are, top of the board. I know.
That's cool. You can just keep watching.
You know what? I've never noticed that on the little tiny things you can see that who has badges.
oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
noticed
That's
that
a
before.
like manual and targeting is a real thing in this game.
No, I know that, but my thing is I would always manually target to the weak.
So what
I'd look for the
I didn't
boards.
do
I'd
it
look for that red board up
I
top
didn't do
right.
any in this video, but when I'm maybe a tiny bit more sober and focused, when I am about to drop back-to-back Tetrises for whatever reason, I'll flip to the badges,
Yeah.
little quick thing, drop them, and then quick to flip to random, so that way I don't get fucked by their like attacker thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's so much strategy to it. I love it. I love it a lot. Like when you see like 3 people attacking, like what I was doing, I was just doing single line, but I knew I was throwing junk their way, at least 2 or 3 lines at a time because of that multiplier.
Yeah.
And then I hit him with the Tetris, and I flipped him random. It's nuts. And I also like when it does come down to the very end and just what's the proper name for each piece?
Tetramino?
Yeah.
When you see like the tetrominoes fallen on your opponent's board and you
Yeah.
know that they're fucked,
Yeah.
then you just like, oh, I just gotta hang in there for like 3 more like
For one
tetrominoes.
more day.
Like 4 more drops. I can
Those are
take my
very
time. It's intense. Like right now, like you can see how they're like,
They're just gonna ping pong
Yeah.
back and forth until someone's dead. What?
yeah, he's fucked. And then at this point, that other person's like, I know I won.
I wish that it would bump it up though.
That would be cool
Like-
to do. So that way you could see like their board or whatever.
That or like even like top 10, just strip it down so it's like, how do you split that? It'd be 9. Can you do 4.5 boards?
just
on
have
each
What
the
side?
has
screens keep
Poyo
getting
split
bigger.
it? Does Poyo split it by 6?
Poyo doesn't go up to.
I think push is 4.
All right, well
Yeah.
then split it 4.
But I'm saying, but like, so what you want the screens to get bigger as it gets smaller?
Yeah, because like when we're in the top
Or like
10
a
or
viewer
whatever,
option.
Yeah, yeah.
If I could like view, like hit like instead of hitting
And
X
zoom
to
into
view
somebody's
stats,
board?
I could hit like X and I could or hit Y for
I
viewer
want to watch the
mode.
kill cam, you know?
Kinda, yeah.
I get that.
No, but I think if you got to a point like top 50 is maybe too much, but like one of those shifts where you just Yeah, I see that all these people were KO'd. Let's knock them off. Let's clean it up a little bit just so I can.
Or if you hang in there spectating long enough.
Yeah, that too. Like jump in and see who's doing well. But primarily for me as a player, I want to be able to quickly identify kind of what's going on and be able to ping her to the board.
Yeah, I think there's enough stuff on that screen though. It's like the red shows that someone's in trouble. The badges are nice and bright, so that way if you are paying attention to that stuff, you can see it at a glimpse of an eye, or if you're looking for it.
It's just hard to pay attention to it when there's stuff.
I do like the attacking thing. It's very like it's not distracting, but it's so like prevalent that you can tell when you got a bunch of shit maybe possibly heading your way.
Yeah.
And then even the countdown to all that stuff on your left side of the board about the like really fuck up your board, like that countdown, it's very well laid out too. I appreciate the fuck out of this game.
Yeah, it's real good.
It might get me to give Nintendo money for online. Like this game alone. Like it might be a month. It's not going to be the full 30, but or 20 or whatever it is.
Yeah, 20.
But it's out there. You can play it now. I think it's a good complement to Tetris Effect too, because Tetris Effect has no multiplayer mode, but it's such a stellar, fantastic experience and a great Tetris game that this is that other side of it.
And what I like about it too, for all these online services with systems, is that this isn't a game of the month.
Right.
I mean, yeah, there's game of the month and you download it and you have it for as long as you have the service. But like, it's just like you don't have to worry about downloading it within a specific like clock.
That's a good point. I never thought of.
So yeah, it's nice. Nice little touch.
Thank you, Nintendo. I love you.